8, 9, 10 hits. Let's count it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits. Wow. 10 hits in 14 days. I mean, okay, one thing a lot of people always ask me is, why are there so many numbers? How you know which number is going to come out for the day? Blah, 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 blah. Listen, I can tell you this. I'm guaranteeing that you're going to get 12 to 15 hits from these numbers alone. But you have to be a savvy player also and study. I can't sit down and tell 4,500 people on what to play within 10 states. Because that's what I'm going to start off with, people, when I have my website up. 10 states. Okay? That's going to be impossible for me to do. I can't do it. I only really play for New York. I study New York numbers. I study only the New York numbers. But I tell you, my system works for all lotteries, for all the lottery pick threes in each state that I'm doing right now. Okay? I guarantee you this. All right. That said, let's go to the next set. Here we go, people. My state. The one and only Big Apple. As you can see, there's an apple right there. All right. Here we go. Like I said, the number Savant at hotmail.com. Now, for New York, we had a hit for today, August 14th, 2010. That's 8/14/2010. A box hit of 571. Okay? There it is right there. I had 517. It came out 571. We got it boxed. All right. Like I said, there's a few red hits in there in New York. I tell you, and New York had a lot of straight hits from me. Okay, so let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits already in New York. So you're saying that, oh, out of 14 days, I didn't hit for 5. It's okay, people. Listen, no matter what, you're going to make money from me. All right? Like I said, you might spend a little $10. You might spend a little $20. You even might spend $13. Depending on how I make the prices, it's going to be affordable. But I tell you like this. In your first week of playing with my numbers, you're going to make that back 5 times, probably even. I mean, listen. The hits will come. You're going to spend a little money. But that's how it's played. Okay? No one, if there is a person that can tell you, oh, I know exactly what number is going to come out today and how it's going to come out, that's impossible. That's not going to happen. I narrowed it down to whereas I can give you multiple hits from my group of numbers for each state. All right? Multiple hits if you play my numbers. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm asking, and you can do it. But you have to be a savvy player, like I tell you. You have to be savvy. You have to be smart. I'm not going to say you have to. I mean, you know what? You don't even have to be smart. You got to just know what you want to play. Okay? Let's go again. We're going to go to another one. Let's bring it down. People, the only reason I'm doing this is because I have my kids on here. I don't want anyone to know who the number Savant is as of yet. Because, you know, we got a lot of crazy people out here. Somebody might want to try to do something crazy. Okay, so here we go. The number Savant. Oh, yeah. Georgia Peaches. There we go again, people. Number Savant at hotmail.com. Once again, numbers Savant at hotmail.com. All right, so now in Georgia, we have a box hit for 8/14/2010, August 14th, 2010, a midday box hit of 868. Okay, there you go. I had a 688. It came out 868. All right, so that's a box hit for Georgia. Now, let's count the hits that we have accumulated so far this month for Georgia. I just want to let y'all know, look at the legend again. The yellow is for my favorites. The red is for hits. The gray is for repeat hits. And the blue is my favorites that hit. Okay? So, now we have, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. And if you want to count that, the 173 that came out twice, if you want to count it as 10, you can. If you want to count it as 9, you can. So overall, it's 9 to 10 hits for Georgia alone. Okay? For 14 days. Woo! I can't wait to have them to see after 20 days. All right, people. Let's move it on along. And let's go to the Sunshine State, which is Florida. All right? Florida. There you go, people. Numbers Savant at hotmail.com. Numbers Savant at hotmail.com. Now, for Florida, we did very well today. Very well. Okay? For Florida, we had 2 hits for the midday and the evening. They're both box, but they're both hits. The hits were 669, and I had 966. That was the midday. It was 669 in midday, and I had a 966. Now the evening was 779, and I had 977 for evening. That's 779 that it came out, but I had it 977 for box hit. And that's for August 14th, 2010. August 14th, 2010. Now let's count the hits that we have. Like I said, the gray ones came out twice. So if you want to count it as 2 hits, you can. If you don't, you can count it as 1. But just to be a nice person, I'm going to do it as a 1 hit. So we have 2. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits, 10 hits in Florida. 10 hits, people. 10. And like I said, if you want to count the other 2 as extra hits, that will come up to be 12 hits. I'm just telling you. And we only had August 14th, and we got a long way to go. We have 17 more days to go of playing numbers. And within 14, if I got 10 here, another 14 days, we're looking at 20 hits, okay? Other states, we're looking at 26 hits. Other states, we're looking at 18 hits. You have to understand, like I told you, I'm predicting 12 to 15 hits. And right now, what I'm doing is going above and beyond what I said I can predict for you. But you gotta understand, it's not really a prediction. This is a system, a formula, all right, that I've created and that I know will work, all right? So now, with that said, I'm going to see you tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll get the North Carolina tonight. Probably later on, if I'm still up, I might even do North Carolina and say, hey, okay, we did get North Carolina twice on the 14th. All right? So, with that being said, every state that I have in circulation right now has hit. Every single one. Let me tell you. Georgia, New York, Pennsylvania, Florida, New Jersey, and North Carolina has hit all today. Not one has gone on a nil. Okay? With that said, people, I'm signing off. I already did 15 minutes of this video. Gotta go. Check me out on YouTube. Check my website out in a few months. Still working on it. I want it to be perfect, so when you do come and visit, I want to make sure that you know exactly what to do when you want to purchase the numbers. If you don't want to purchase the number, hey, that's on you. You can make up your own system. You can spend as much money as you want, but with my system, you know you guaranteed to win money. All right? So I'm going to leave you with that, and you can check any other website. You can check any other person on YouTube and check out their number system and how they add this up and add that up and do this and do that. But like I said, you know, I showed you and I'm going to show you every day what I have. Okay, people? So I don't think there's really nothing else I can say or nothing else I can add. except for, you know,